I like asking this question to many MMA guys, and asking the question of what has motivated you, what inspired you to become an MMA fighter.
Well, my brother was doing it before I was doing it, and then I just went to a couple of the events to watch his fights, and I just started liking it. I started getting into it. I've always been an athlete, but in high school I was a high school basketball player all 4 years, and I've always been an athlete. And then I just started going in there and started catching on really quick, and my motivation has always been just my family, and just I'm a very competitive person. So once I start doing something, I want to win. I want to be the best. So I work hard to be the best at it. I mean, whether we could be playing checkers, but I want to win. Like, that's just how it is.
So you're just a competitive person. Now, when you get into that training gym and you're training with your partners and everybody out there at the gym, does that competitive come out of you as well, even though you're not actually in the cage, you're just training?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, sometimes we'll be sparring, especially when it's me and my brother, because I feel like me and my brother, we know it, he's my brother. I mean, I can hit him as hard as I want to hit him, and I know what he can take, I know what I can take. So sometimes when me and my brother are sparring, everyone stops what they're doing and just watches us. And then as soon as we're done, sometimes my coach will ask me, hey, do you guys even like each other? What's going on? And that's just how we train. We train at our gym. Everybody, I feel like we have a lot of competitive guys, so everybody trains hard. Everybody wants to win. I think that's a lot of MMA fighters, they're hungry. We know that it's a short window where you have to make yourself known and hop up to the next level and do something, because there's always other guys coming up. So you have to be hungry in this sport.
No, that is very true. So you are currently the 559 Fights lightweight champion. Now, in this fight that's going to be happening February the 2nd out at the Visalia Convention Center with a 7 p.m. start time, you are now battling another 559 Fights champion, Chris Avalos, and he is currently the 559 Fights welterweight champion. You're moving down in weight, right?
No, I'm moving up a weight.
Oh, that's right. No, you're moving up. Yeah, that's right. So moving up in weight, is this a big challenge for you to move up?
Not necessarily. I mean, he's gonna be bigger. I mean, obviously, the guys I fight are 155. This guy is 170 pounds where we're fighting, so that's a 15-pound difference. I mean, it's a difference. Don't get me wrong, but at the end of the day, I feel I'm confident in my skill. I'm confident in, I've already taken one fight at 170, and I feel I did all right. I mean, this guy's a totally different animal. He's the champion. I understand that, but I'm the champion as well in my division. So he's not getting a fighter that's not on his level. I feel like we're both on each other's level, whether I'm a class below him or in weight class. That doesn't really mean much, like I said, we're fighters, man. At this point, when you're presented with an opportunity like I was presented to fight for a second belt in a different weight class, at the end of the day, I'm a fighter. I'm gonna take it. Everything's a risk, man, and to me it's worth the risk. If I lose, I lose. If I win, I'm walking away with 2 belts. So that's what fighters do. We step up and fight.
No, I think it's great, and I think this is a great fight to be the main event for 559 Fights number 62, champion versus champion. Now, his belt is the one that's on the line since you're moving up in weight. So if you walk away at 559 Fights number 62, man, where are you going to put all these belts? You're going to have like 2 or 3 of these things already.
Well, I have my firstborn son will be born in March, and everything I do is for him. When he's born, I want to be able to share this with him. I want him to be able to have those belts as trophies for him when he's here, and hopefully I can inspire him to do stuff. And it doesn't matter if fighting is what he chooses. That's fine. If he doesn't, that's fine as well. But I mean, I think I can just show him and it's inspire him to be great at anything he does, you know?
No, I think that's great, man. And congratulations. I didn't know you were expecting your first newborn, so I want to congratulate you on that. And, man, be prepared for some long nights, my man.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, so it's happening at the Visalia Convention Center, 7 p.m., February the 2nd, 559 Fights number 62. Yuni Valencia on the phone with us. He's the 559 Fights lightweight champion. He's in the main event against Chris Avalos, who's the 559 Fights welterweight champion. This will be a champion versus champion main event at the Visalia Convention Center. In the promotional video, Yuni, Chris Avalos says you made a big mistake by moving up in weight. What do you got to say to Chris Avalos with that comment?
I mean, honestly, it's like I said, it's a win-win for me. I don't know what he's looking at, but it's a win-win for me. I mean, really, if you look at it, he should have the advantage. I'm a 55er. I'm stepping up to your weight class. I'm stepping up 15. I'm putting on 15 pounds just to fight you because apparently nobody in your division wants to fight you. So they have to bring a 55er to fight you who is willing to fight you. And that's what separates me from me and a lot of fighters is my guts. Like I said, I'm a fighter. I'm not going to turn down any fight. If I'm not injured, if there's not, outside things going on with my family or whatever, I'm not going to turn down a fight, like especially an opportunity to come home with another belt. So I don't look at it as me making a mistake. If anything, he's never fought. Like I said, he's fought a couple of debuters that, I think his toughest fight was against Dustin Toby, who hadn't fought in like 3 years. So at the end of the day, I mean, like I said, he's fighting somebody he hasn't fought before. So he can say whatever. That's irrelevant to me. Like I said, I'm not the kind of guy that talks. I'm just go out there and prove it, and that's what I've done. Have a 6-2 record. He has a 4-0 record. Like I said, that's great. But you fought a bunch of guys that are just starting out, and you fought one legit fighter who hasn't fought in 3 years. So, I mean, he's a great fighter. Like I said, he's a great fighter. But at the end of the day, it's a fight, and we'll see what happens once we're up there.
There you go. Yuni Valencia, everybody, joining us here on the show. Yuni, I want to thank you so very much for taking the time out of your schedule to join us this morning, and good luck on the big fight, big main event, Yuni Valencia versus Chris Avalos for the 559 Fights welterweight championship. Yuni Valencia is the lightweight champion. Avalos is the welterweight champion. Champion versus champion at the Visalia Convention Center, February the 2nd, 7 p.m. Yuni Valencia, thank you so much, man.
Thank you.
All right. Once again, folks, it's the Eggs, Bacon, and Joey Morning Show. Don't go anywhere. Stay with us.